Ah, yes. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? This is another episode about Rax, Raxopathy, Rax rant, whatever. We have some new developments about this man. He's so desperate for human companionship that he is willing to go to the trolls who are not as hard on him as some, the lesser evil. But we still all hate you equally. We loathe you. Okay? No one is going to sit down and talk with you as a human because, first of all, you can't accomplish that. You cannot accomplish that ever. The moment that UIS said something you didn't like, I'm sorry, but he's going to bring up certain facts if you were to talk to him, just like any of us would. You will start cursing, screaming, and eventually, just like you did, 4 days ago, flash your peen on stream. I mean, you don't even care who's watching. So, Cyrax, before you act like, once again, that you're being mistreated, that this is unfair, and you want to sit there and act like you've done nothing wrong, someone brought up a good point on Discord. Now, the UIS is in our Discord, you moron. How can you act in this is all in one sentence. You will do this once in one sentence. You will say that you didn't do anything, that Kate lied, that she entrapped you, and then right after say, yeah, I know, I made a mistake, it was messed up. So, Cyrax, you can't even lie about it anymore. It's just leaking out of you. The truth is tired of being tucked inside of your mind and not being allowed to leave your mouth. That you're creating Freudian slips. It's just coming out. You have no choice anymore. The human body is actually not meant to lie either. Like, for example, you will actually give off body language when you lie, just like you do, with your eyes closed, your head down, your shaky speech, looking off to everywhere else besides the camera, because you're full of shit and it's embarrassing. You actually feel the cringe. But the difference is you have no remorse for your lies. You sleep just fine. You're not good at lying, but you are good at telling lies. Basically, what I mean is, it doesn't affect you. You do not feel bad about it at all. You have no empathy towards anybody but yourself. You want to sit there and be like, I'm standing up for all the people that are being put through what I'm being put through. Cyrax, you have to say that, because if you were to just to say, please stand up for me, please fight for me, I need help, which you already do, but you see what that gets you. You were called out even by your buddy trolls. Stop wallowing in self-pity, because it's getting disgusting, Cyrax. Is this your content? Is this what you expect to make millions off of? And Cyrax, once again, your head, leave it alone. Get some numbing cream, or how about you wear handcuffs during the day, during your streams? Put your hands behind your back, handcuff yourself. You're used to that feeling. And then you won't pick your scabs. You can let them heal. And then we also won't be grossed out when we're trying to get the perfect screenshot of you, or the perfect clip. We won't have to bear with you and hold back the vomit. Cyrax, the UIS, I'm actually going to see if he wants me on stream tonight. I was on not too long ago. The UIS is one of us, okay? No one from our community is ever going to sit down with you and be your friend. Let's make this perfectly clear. You are the only person that believes your bullshit. You are the only person that you're convincing these lies, that these lies are in fact true, that you are not a pedo, that it's all lies. And I love the 99% of it. So all the information about you, all the pictures from 2014, that girl that was a minor, that the N-word boy shared it, Danica, something like that. You've been sending dick pics since 2014, and I guarantee way before then too. We just don't have them. But you don't have the right to just send your penis to anybody without their permission in most states. Most states, that's a criminal offense. It's sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, Not to mention Cyrax. I mean, good Lord, you could braid your pubic hair. You don't take care of yourself at all. You just let shit grow on you, grow out of you, fall out of you. You just pick stuff off, flick it, get infections, and then blame it on the trolls. Oh, my penis got infected. Remember that, Cyrax? Your penis got swollen? It's because of the trolls, because of the stress. I thought you trolls being men, you would understand. Cyrax, no, we would never understand that. Marty won't understand that, William, me, because that doesn't happen to normal people. That happened to you because you stuck a pen in your ass, which unfortunately we have pictures of, and then you took that same pen and stuck it in your peen. Oh, what do you think was going to happen, Cyrax? You were trying to make creepy sex videos. You tried to become an OnlyFans star with your troll girlfriend, Strawberry. You got caught, okay? Stop acting like these pictures were stolen, these videos were stolen from you. You sit there yesterday, your mom's telling you to shut up. She is tired of hearing you, just like the rest of the world. You tell her no, act like you run some shit. You don't pay a damn bill in that house. You have broken that woman down to the point of her being a shell. Now, I don't like your mother, Sally. I believe she's an enabler. But I also believe she was put around a lot of perverted men in her life where it's almost like that's all she knows. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And Ed, I really wish Ed would just light your ass up with a good shot right to your shit talker. Oh, Cyrax, you have no idea how lucky you've been in life. The only reason that you haven't been smacked to the ground more often, well, in high school, you were thrown against a stop sign. You blame that, but that wasn't your fault either. It's never been your fault. Even the cops back then knew you were full of shit. They didn't do anything about it, right, Cyrax? It's gotten to the point, Cyrax, where the only reason that you were saved was because you stayed inside your whole life. And Ohio law has saved you. You haven't gone and met a minor yet, but give it time. And I hope it doesn't happen. But if you were in my state or in most states, sending that kind of stuff is a felony. By the way, you still could get in trouble in Ohio. If a parent reports you, then you are screwed. And I see that coming very soon. You can't control yourself, Cyrax. I'm hearing about another incident that I'm waiting to confirm. You see, I won't even show what I have because I haven't confirmed it yet. We wait till we have evidence and then we present it. Unlike you, who just says, I have proof they're lying. To ask anybody, ask my friends, ask my family what I do. That's not proof, Cyrax. You have shown nothing. You can't just say you have, and then we go back and we're looking for it and it's not there. By the way, Cyrax, what happened to you? Are you going to start that job, the food industry, the crypto? Are you going to do any of that? You're going to drop any of your music? Oh, that's right, because you can't find your song. We can find the door, though, And there was another song taken from you. I mean, the fact is, Cyrax, is the song that we took from you was stolen from someone else. You can't help yourself. You're the laziest person I've ever met. And intellectually lazy, physically lazy. You can't even cook your own Hot Pockets. You sit there and act like you're a king. You wear a beanie that says king. You're 33 years old with a toy 3D printed plastic goblin chain on a 25-cent painted gold chain, whatever that is. And then you pass it off as what? Was it 18 karat, 24 karat? I mean, I'm waiting for you to create a new material and say that only respected music artists like myself can get this kind of material. You're a professional embellisher. You know that you have nothing significant going on in your life whatsoever, so you have to create shit to make yourself interesting because your content is this. It's crying and complaining. You feel in your mind you've developed the perfect scan. Anytime I'm a failure, I'll just blame the trolls, and people will believe it because I'm trolled. Well, no, people don't believe it. They don't. You might have 3 morons in your kick that will entertain it. Probably because they're creeps and losers and participation trophy winners as well. I mean, these people were coddled probably just like you. You were kept in the house. Life just went right by you. No GED, no license, never worked in your life. Mommy pays your bills. You don't even know what things cost. I mean, $100 to you might as well be $1 million. You could get the best lawyer in Akron, a car, everything with that. I mean, Cyraxx, at the end of the day, you do realize this is all coming to an end, right? It's one or two. Sally is not going to last forever. She's not a vampire. And Ed's not going to keep you around. Are you kidding? He's waiting to get you out. He's got to put up with you because he's got to put up with Sally, and he puts up with Sally because Sally, does something strange for a little piece of change, and Ed also gets a little perk on the side. Gotta love them. He gets them perks from Sally, and I don't mean special deeds either. But they're waiting for you to get out of the house. Sally knows she's given up. You're there forever until she goes. But no family's going to take you in, especially families with kids. And Cyraxx, you were investigated. There was a police report for you sending harmful materials to minors. I've seen it. I've posted it. I really don't understand how you can even sit there and lie when you are on videotape admitting to 2 other occasions before Kate. Are you hoping that goes away somehow, like miraculously disappears? Yeah, that's what you're hoping. It disappears into the ether, like your hair disappeared into. I think your hair actually went into your skull and is strangling your brain, making you even crazier. Because over the years, you have just developed a level of psychopathy and psychoticness as well that is unfathomable to the human understanding of what a person or individual thing, whatever you are, is supposed to do in life. I really don't even understand how you survived this long, Cyraxx. But I'll tell you this. We're going to recap real quick. The UIS is not going to be your friend, okay? He hates you, just like we all do. He knows what you did, and he believes it because it's truth. Number 2, everybody knows you're a liar. Everybody knows you are full of shit, okay? You are talking to yourself and trying to convince yourself that you're not full of shit, because we already know. I don't know why you constantly come out with these videos that are the same damn thing over and over again. Number 3, you are delusional. Delusional, Cyraxx. Absolutely delusional, because you're a projection goblin. You're telling people on your stream to go screw their kids and screw their mom. Why do you jump to that? Why do you go right to perversion? It's either flipping a penis with you, talking about having sex with somebody's mom or someone's girlfriend, or doing things, that the person doesn't like to have done to them by you. But I don't understand why it always goes to some deviant sexual act when you want to insult somebody. That's because you're a projection goblin. And when you say go screw kids, well, yeah. But no one in this community is going to stop. Being that if it was illegal, we would have already been stopped. And it is up to the platform YouTube. The fact is that YouTube don't even care about people who have millions of subs. They're not going to care about you, who I feel is a thorn in their side right now. I think you need to just hang it up, get a regular shit job, because you have no formal education. You are a 23-year-old freshman who has lived at home for 33 years and has not one job application ever been signed by you. You've never even had a permit, Cyraxx. You don't even have a GED, like I've said before. You steal art, you steal beats, you walk around here like you sit around like you're the victim constantly, and people are fed up with it. I think the best thing for us to do to you, Cyraxx, and it will happen, but not yet. I think we are just going to forget about you. We'll do things behind the scenes to keep an eye on you and make sure that you can't make money off of your stolen merchandise or your ghoulish image because of what you did. This is punishment. But we eventually are just going to not bring you up online, just block you out of YouTube, block you out of our channel. And I really think that you don't want that. You say you want us to leave you alone. Well, Cyraxx, answer me this. Why didn't you leave Marty alone when he was leaving you alone? He wasn't even talking about you and you brought him back up. Makes no sense, Cyraxx. Makes no sense at all. It shows you missed him. And if you still believe you're telling this story that you turned Marty down, that's why all this happened, nah, Cyraxx, he was fucking with you, you moron, okay? He did this because when his ex, Jamie, passed away, what did you do? I can't even believe, well, I can believe it now. You said, Jamie and I had a thing going, and we just didn't want anyone to know about it. We were secretly friends, but she was afraid to get trolled. And if you have any of her nudes, she would want me to have them, don't you think? That's what you did, Cyraxx. I showed your father that. I told your father that. He was shocked. He's still catching up. He's fallen down the Rax rabbit hole. And he, too, is a sensible brain. He can see the evidence. Especially when it's you on camera, Cyraxx. When it's you on camera, on video, time-stamped, doing these text messages and committing these actions, these atrocities in front of the camera. It is you. How is it fake in any way? You lie and say that the cops come and they have, now you did say the cops had a bunch of 9mm pointed at you, but now in a recent video, you said that they had AR-15s pointed at you. Guess what? We have that body cam. It shows it from start to finish. No edits in the time. They didn't have a gun in your face at all whatsoever. Nice try, okay? You need to stop lying so much and you wouldn't be attacked so much. You need to, you know why Tony, the Black Dragon Lord, isn't attacked as much as you? Well, first of all, his life's already ruined, okay? But Tony at least owns what he did, okay? Tony at least, and he's not online trying to be a famous rap artist by stealing from people. He's not online being cocky, threatening people, acting like he didn't do what we caught him doing. He was caught. He is at least sensible enough to say, all right, I was caught. There's no use fighting this, so let's just own it. You have yet to do that. Saying in one sentence that Kate photoshopped everything, this is fake, and then saying, yeah, I did make a mistake. Well, first of all, it's not a mistake. And second, what was that mistake? In order to own something, you have to say what you're owning. Because new people coming in don't know what you're talking about, Cyraxx, and that's what you do. You want to pull the wool over people's eyes that are new and not hip to what you are. Well, we will always be there to make sure they do know what you are with perfect illustration. And you can always count on that. And the UIS is still going to do his thing. Shout out to the UIS. And he is still going to make you look like a fool because it's not hard to make you look like a fool, Cyraxx. You do it all for us. We just add fun edits, music, compilations, and timelines, and exposing your gargoyle-like features. And that's what people like to laugh at. They don't like to watch you. You can't play music. You can't play guitar. You can't sing. For you to say that you can't play chords on a guitar correctly, so you've created your own style by moving your hand up and down the neck really fast and you can still play the song. I mean, your excuses have excuses. And those excuses make no sense. You're a pathological liar, a low IQ sociopath, a narcissist, a womanizer, and just a downright deviant raincoat pervert. And it's not going to stop until you stop and get offline. Look at your appearance, Cyraxx. You are chipping away. Like I said, that is guilt on your head. Those aren't scabs. That is a guilty conscience on your head. And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger until one day you're just going to be a human scab. Ah, yes.